Good day everyone, I am Nelsie Tubigon and at this moment I will be talking about the steps in grade computation based on the same depth order. Here are the steps to follow in computing grades. So there are 5 steps of computing grades. The first step is get the total score for each component. For example, we have here the learner's raw score and highest possible score. So we have written work 18 and the possible highest score 20. Second, the written work 22, possible highest scores 25. Written work 20 and the possible highest score is 20. Written work 17 and 20 possible highest score. Written work 23 and 25 highest possible score. Written work 26 and the highest possible score 30. Then written work 19 and 20 possible highest score. Add all items in learner's score and also the possible highest score. Then the total of 145 in raw score and the highest possible score is 160. Another one is the performance task. Same as the written works, all you need to do is to total the score for each component. As you can see from the performance 1 to 6, there is the learner's raw score and the highest possible score. The total of the learner's raw score is 100 and while the highest possible score is 120. So therefore, in quarterly assessment, the learner's score is 40 and the highest possible score is 50. So let us proceed to the step 2 of the grade computation. Divide the total raw score by the highest possible score, then multiply the quotient by 100%. So we have here the example, divide the raw score by the highest possible score, then multiply quotient by 100%. So 145 percentage score times 160 percentage of written work is 90.63 percentage score. 100 times 120 of performance task is 83.33 percentage score. So 50 times 100% of quarterly assessments is 80. So we have 3 components here. That written works is 30%, performance task is for 50%, and lastly the quarterly assessment has 20%. So the total of 100%. So now let us proceed to the step 3. Convert percentage scores to weighted percentage component. Multiply percentage score by the weighted of the components. So weighted score 90.63 times 0.30. The weighted score of written work is 27.19. Performance task for English grade 4 is 30%. So the performance task is 30%. Weighted score is 83.33 times 0.50. The weighted score of performance task is 41.67. Now we have quarterly assessment for English grade is 20%. The quarterly assessment is equivalent to 20%. So we have here 80.00 times 0.20. So the weighted score of quarterly assessment is 16. Next, we have the step 4 of computing grades. Add the weighted score of each component. The result will be the initial grade. Component weighted score written work is 27.19. Performance task 41.67. So the quarterly assessment 16. So we have here the total of 84.86. The initial grade is 84.86. Last step, step 5. Transmute the initial grade using the transmutation table in Appendix B. Meaning, transmute, change, or alter the form. So, the initial grade is 84.86. Transmuted grade is 90. The quarterly grade in English for the last quarter is 90. So, this is reflected in the report card. Thank you for listening and I hope you all understand.